First level, chest respiration. Exercise 11. The sensibility of the respiration. Supine, legs bent, hands on the lower part of the hemithorax, on the floating ribs. We inhale slowly from the nose and exhale from the mouth. Let's take awareness of the ribs. They open when we inhale and they close when we exhale. Let us localize the movement and the direction of the ribs, the increase and decrease of the volume of the rib cage. Let us execute it without moving the abdominal belt. We have to keep breathing, always focusing on the movement of the chest. Now we use the hands in a more active way. We push on the ribs and we accompany the ribs while inhaling and while exhaling, even feeling how we can deform them. We have always to keep controlled the abdominal belt, so the parts between the pubis and the navel. The abdominal part above the navel is mobile. We alternate the respiration using the mouth and the nose. We can also execute without using the hands. We will focus on the sensation of openness of the parts where before we were making a pressure. For each step, we repeat for 10 complete cycles. Exercise 12. Chest flexibility. Standing, legs open wide, slightly larger than the shoulders, hands crossed on the chest, shoulders down, looking ahead. While inhaling from the nose, we slowly open our arms. The inhaling is deep and slow. At the end of the opening, we can stay few seconds in breath holding. Then we exhale from the mouth and we slowly cross the arms on our chest and we put the chin on the sternum. With this practice, we put our focus on the middle part of our chest. We have to feel that with the inhale, the two arms are helping the opening of the two hemithorax, like two levers while the air is entering. We can perceive the movements of the enlarging hemithorax, each of them in its own direction. When we exhale, we will then focus on the movement of closure of the chest. We accompany it while exhaling as much as possible with the mouth. Arms push on the chest. The abdomen is soft on the upper part of the navel, while remains controlled in the lower. We can keep a short apnea at the end of the exhale and of the inhale. The face is always decontracted and lips are kept soft. It is wrong to leave the pelvis slides frontwards, keep the shoulder up and sink the neck. In this way, we will block the middle and upper parts of the chest, and we will limit the inhaling movement. It is also a mistake to close frontward the shoulders while exhaling. It is also wrong to execute all or part of the movement in apnea. Exercise 13. flexibility of the chest. Standing up, legs open wide, hands joined, with the tips of the middle fingers under the chin. Looking ahead, I inhale slowly from the nose, getting up the elbows at the level of shoulders, while keeping the tips of the middle fingers joined. I exhale from the mouth, getting down slowly the elbows until they are in contact with the chest, and I push the ribs while exhaling. The abdominal belt is always under control. At the end of the breath, we can run spontaneously an apnea, and repeat an apnea as well at the end of the exhale. We empty completely. We keep focusing on the lower and lateral parts of the rib cage, starting from the floating ribs. We focus to feel the floating ribs opening when we inhale and closing when we exhale. The abdomen moves only above the navel. During all the execution, we keep the abdominal belt under control. It is wrong to put the hands beyond the line of the shoulders and to sink the neck. In this way, we will in fact block parts of the inhaling and we will be in a stiff position. It is also wrong to detach the hands from the chin and to slide in front the pelvis. Exercise 14. Chest flexibility. Standing, legs open wide. Inhaling from the nose, we extra rotate the arms, starting from the hands. We inhale deeply, and at the end of the inhaling, we bend the head backwards. When exhaling with the mouth, we intra-rotate frontward the arms. At the end of the exhale, the back of the hands are put on the legs. Chin is to the sternum. With this practice, we put our attention on the opening of the chest, in particular to the medium and upper part of the chest. When I exhale, I focus on the reduction of the volume of my chest, and I can have the right feedback when I touch with my arms the hemithorax. It is wrong to pull up the shoulders and to let the pelvis slide frontwards. I can feel the mistake if the neck sinks between the shoulders. During all the execution, the abdominal belt is always under control. We can practice a short apnea at the end of the inhale, but during all the execution it is important to don't practice the apnea while moving. Respiration and movements must be well coordinated. This will help to perceive the duration of the breathing and to manage its control. With practice and training, the time of execution will become longer. Repeat for at least 6 or 8 cycles.